Hi everyone, it's Heidi with Downtown NorCal, and today I'm going to Running River Wine Cellars. I'm going to be talking to Eric Rios. I've interviewed him before and shown what he offers back in August, but there is a new issue that's cropping up, and I wanted to talk to him about that, and it has to do with the challenge of being brick and mortar. He's right behind here, and the reason I'm introducing this segment from my car is that I'm trying to reduce my own time and exposure outside and in businesses. So this is one way we're going to be doing that. Okay, see you soon. This is Eric Rios. He's the owner of Running Rivers Wine Cellar in West Lake Shopping Center in West Davis. Hi, Eric.
Hello.
So I've been out to see you before.
Yes,
in a little bit better times, you were able to serve outside.
Yep.
But now you are to go only, is that right?
That is correct, yes.
And that includes all of your wine, and you also offer charcuterie and cheese platters.
Absolutely.
Okay, any additional items to those menus?
Not right now. Keep it simple for now, and we'll go from there. Yeah, absolutely.
Your sangria is still just as popular?
The sangria is what's keeping us alive, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure, yes. And this week is mint hibiscus flower.
Ooh.
It's a red sangria. Again, organic, fresh. But, new wines are here from Europe, Argentina, España, and then, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc from Lodi, Northern California. So, a lot of varietals that we try to bring in. So just trying to keep it simple. The lights are on, we're here, and thank goodness the locals are supporting us.
What I love about wine is that even though we can't travel the world, we kind of can with our palates right now, and
Absolutely.
you definitely offer that to your consumer. So the issue I wanted to talk to you about today, and thank you for updating us on the status of your business, is the issue every brick and mortar business faces. The first thing you have to think about is, can you afford the rent?
The mandates, depending on what kind of business you have, it's taking its toll. Like our salon next door to me, they're shut down for the most part. They only come in to probably do paperwork. So, we're having some tough times. We're hoping that the landlords and we can all talk together. And it's so far so good. But I hope it doesn't go any up anymore. I got one more year on my lease here, and if hopefully we can come to an understanding. And we get to a next tier where we can have people sit outside. Again, we're just all to go, and we'll see how that works out. But keep our fingers crossed that we'll be able to stick around for another few more years.
Have there been other tenants who have also had to close their doors?
Well, I know the offices upstairs. There's a lot of offices that therapists, business people, real estate. Unfortunately, they had to shut their offices down. So upstairs is pretty empty for the most part. But around here, there's only a few people left here. Super Al Brewery, he's able to only be open, 3 days a week because of the demand. He can't have anyone outside. He doesn't have any food, unfortunately, so he can only to go. So his hours are cut down to like only 3 days because he doesn't want the overhead, I guess. So it's tough. It is tough.
And how has it been for you to talk about this issue with your landlord?
Well, thank goodness. Right when we got approval for the tents, then we had next, purple tier, and now we can't use any of our stuff. Now it's a waiting room for people to come in and get their wines. Sometimes my capacity for people to wait is a little too much, so we let people have a seat, but then at the end of the day, no one can really be out there.
Yeah. What has the community done to support you? Is it enough?
We're holding on. It's again, I thank them, everybody for coming out, but it's tough. People are strapped. Everyone's cash flow. It's hard, and people are out of work. But I guess thank goodness my varietals of wine are keeping people sane.
Well, speaking of that, how's dry January going for some of your clients?
Yeah, I don't think that's working, and thank goodness, because we were able to pay rent.
Yeah, really, truly. Well, Eric, I thank you so much for spending time
Thank
with
you
us
so much.
today, and I wish you well. One last question. We have some stimulus money coming out. We don't know exactly what that's going to look like. I plan to get into that with some local accountants soon.
Sure.
But what are you expecting and hoping for?
Well, we saw something for the Small Business Administration, so we're looking at to hopefully get that grant. It'll only be, a few $1,000s, which is fine. Anything will help us to keep us alive. So we're looking into that, and hopefully we won't be bypassed since the last time. It was really tough. We didn't take any loans out or anything. We were able to survive on our own income and hit our own savings. And so hopefully now we can get that grant, and because everyone's getting a little strapped right now. So,
yeah, it is a really tough time for anyone in food service.
Yeah.
So folks, come on out and grab
Come
some
play,
news.
please.
Yeah, come play.
Come play.
Thanks so much, Eric.
Yep. Ciao.